Welcome back. Well, we do want to talk about this warning the CDC put out this afternoon, a mysterious liver illness in children. Dr. Anthony Harris, CEO and medical director at HFit Health, is joining us. So, Dr. Harris, this is scary for a lot of parents to hear. What do we know about this liver illness?
Sure. Thank you, Nicole. What we know about this liver illness is that it may likely be caused by something that's very common in the population, which is something called adenovirus. Now, adenovirus is, like I mentioned, very common. It's spread by by oral droplets, and you see it all over. Most individuals by the age of 10 actually have positivity for adenovirus in their history, right? And the majority of adults have had it at some point in their life. So it's nothing to be super alarmed about because of adenovirus, but the hepatitis itself that it may cause is something we've known about. And the fact that this type C adenovirus is more likely to cause hepatitis is what we need to look towards.
And why does this seem to be popping up now? And what are some of the symptoms that parents should really be on the lookout for?
You bet. So we don't know why yet. It may be popping up, right? It's rare that it causes hepatitis to the point where a kid is hospitalized. And so for parents, I'm a father of an 18-month-old and a 5-year-old. And so what we need to look out for is fatigue or malaise, severe tiredness. One of the key hallmarks as well is pain in the right upper quadrant of the abdomen. Also look out for jaundice, yellowing of the skin, and also look for light-colored stools or dark-colored urine. These are all things that can point towards there may be something going on with the liver.
All right, those are excellent tips, things for parents to look out for. And just really quickly, Dr. Harris, there are some reports this could be connected to a new COVID variant. Do you know, is there any truth to that? Is it too early to say that? What can you tell us?
Sure. Like you mentioned, too early to say, right? There's no clear evidence that what's popping up now in terms of causing these children, particularly the 9 cases in Alabama, to have been caused by COVID-19. All 9 kids in this case were positive for adenovirus. So that most likely is the cause. There's only one report that I've seen out of the UK that was reported back in May of 2021 that pointed towards a presentation of hepatitis in an infant, 10-month-old. But as of right now, there's no clear evidence that COVID-19 strain is causing these cases to pop up.
And Dr. Harris, so we know that there are those 9 cases in Alabama. Is it normal for something like this to be clustered, especially considering how you said that adenovirus is even spread?
That's it. It can be clustered, right? Because we know that adenovirus is spread very easily and it's very common. Again, if we have a particular strain, or it's called subtype, in this case, subtype C of the adenovirus that's being clustered, it can present just like we are seeing. And that's why the CDC is saying, hey, we need to wake up, pay attention, and make sure that we can control and that it doesn't spread.
All right, last question for you, Dr. Harris. You said you're the parent of a young child, an infant as well, or at least a baby, maybe a toddler. Are you concerned about this?
Right now, no. There's no evidence to show that this adenovirus is spreading out of control, that it's becoming even epidemic, right? So we right now are cautious, but we're going to wait and see if there are more cases that present.
I certainly think that will make some parents breathe a sigh of relief there. Dr. Anthony Harris, thank you so much. We appreciate your time. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.